Good day, everyone. Today we're going to bring you 10 questions about CWNA, common questions for people who want to know more, or if this brings any more curriculum to their arsenal in the Wi-Fi world. We have today CWNE 2025 Gustavo Mastroianni. Gustavo, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Gustavo Mastroianni. I'm a network engineer. I've been working with Wi-Fi for the past 6 years. I'm CWNE 225 and also CWNT for all the courses for CWNP.
Why would you recommend a network engineer to take this training?
So the best thing of this CWNA training is because you're going to learn about the technology. This training does not rely on any vendor to be taught to everyone. So you're going to learn about Wi-Fi, how Wi-Fi works, and not about a vendor, not about a access point, a specific access point, not about a specific technology that relies on vendors. So you're going to learn about the Wi-Fi.
Which wireless networking skills would an engineer develop throughout this training?
So throughout this training, we're going to learn about RF technologies, antenna concepts, how to design a network, how to install it, and how to manage it. All of the standards and organizations that are on the Wi-Fi world, wireless LAN security, troubleshoot it, and how to perform wireless site surveys.
Would this certification help me to get a job in LTE networks?
Well, it will help in a way because you're going to learn about RF technologies, but it doesn't go deep or doesn't talk about LTE networks. For that, I would recommend you to take the training that's going to be released during the next Wi-Fi Track conference in 2019 in September. That's going to be held in Nashville, Tennessee. The certification is the Certified Wireless Systems Solutions Administrator, where you're going to learn not only about LTE, but also IoT, BLE, which is Bluetooth Low Energy, Zigbee, location services, and other technologies that apply to wireless technologies.
How did the CWNA training help you improve your career?
So at first I was taking vendor trainings, and I see that there was a big gap between knowing the products of a vendor and knowing about Wi-Fi technology. So when I started researching about how to learn about Wi-Fi, I stumbled upon the CWNA training, and I saw that a lot of Wi-Fi engineers were recommending this training. So that's how it started, and it took me around 18 to 20 months to go through all of these certifications from CWNA all the way to CWNE. So it requires a lot of studying, and because of that, I was able to get way better jobs than I was doing before.
What would you recommend taking this training online on Saturdays?
So taking this training on Saturdays helps you to study during the following week, everything that you learned from the previous Saturday. So that gives you a little bit more time and pace to learn and understand about Wi-Fi. And if you have any questions throughout the whole week, you may email your instructor, or you can even wait until the next class, next Saturday, to ask your questions, and maybe you'll learn maybe learn a little bit more. And taking this training online helps you to save some money, like travel costs, meal costs, because you can take it anywhere you want. You can take it at home, you can take this training at work. It just helps you to not to not spend a lot of money, but it's still you're gonna learn about Wi-Fi with in real experience with your instructor.
How much weight do you think does this certification helps you get in the Wi-Fi world?
So it helps you because you're gonna learn about Wi-Fi. You're really gonna learn how Wi-Fi works. So learning how Wi-Fi works, you're gonna be able to troubleshoot any kind of a Wi-Fi issue that you might stumble upon. So if you and also it'll help you to learn how to design a proper Wi-Fi network, because nowadays it's not only about installing access points and leave it there and you're good to go. No, you have to know how what are the client's requirements and how to meet those requirements in order to proper design a Wi-Fi network.
Why would you recommend vendor neutral training?
I would recommend a vendor neutral training because that's where you're gonna learn about the technology. You're not gonna learn specifically about a product, specifically about a vendor, but instead you're gonna learn about a technology which every single vendor that you're going to use as your gear to install and to design and to deploy a Wi-Fi network, it will help you to understand how Wi-Fi works, and also it will help you how to deploy it.
In your experience, how is this training better than vendor trainings?
It is better in a way that it will focus on the Wi-Fi and it will focus on RF technologies, and it's not going to focus on any particular vendor CLI command or specific configuration or a specific feature that a vendor might implement on their Wi-Fi product. So you're going to learn about the technology. You're not going to learn about a specific feature and how that feature is deployed using a specific vendor product.
Why should an engineer take this training other than just reading the CWNA book?
Reading the CWNA book will give you a lot of information, and it's a key part during your studying process, but also taking the training, it will help you to grasp some of the things that are not on the book and also have some real experience, some real world experience, and also doing some labs during the training, which will help you to solidify your understanding about the technology. It's not only about theory, but it's also about putting your hands on, having seeing what's going on in the air. That will help you to understand why Wi-Fi works that way.
What would you tell an engineer who is uncertain about taking this training?
What I can tell for those guys is you're missing out, because taking a CWNA training with a real instructor, with a certified instructor, will give you a lot of knowledge, which will help you to move a step up on your career. And I'm sure that if you take the training, you will see that your understanding about Wi-Fi will be way greater than it is right now.